Hello students, I hope you are all fine and in good health. In this audio presentation, I will discuss some important notice writing tips. So as you can see, at the very beginning, I have written notice writing tips. Now there are some important strategies that has to be followed while you do notice writing. Number one, do not cross the word limit. The word limit is 50 words. You should write within 50 words. So, see the first important strategy or writing tips. Do not cross the word limit to avoid penalty of marks. The prescribed word limit is 50 words. The prescribed word limit related with notice writing, it is 50 words. Repetition of any information should be avoided. Don't repeat the same information again and again. Repetition must be avoided. Always enclose the notice in a box. Make sure you draw the box with a pencil. Always, after framing the entire notice, keep it within a box and make sure that you draw the box not with a pen but with a pencil. Keep your notice short, crisp, and to the point. Always remember this, dear students. Your notice should be crispy and short, and most importantly, it will be or it must be to the point. Highlight the word notice and title. You have to highlight the word notice. It is better you write NOTIC, notice, in capital letter, and you have to highlight it. Even the title of the notice also you have to highlight. It can be either bold or underlined. Now you can do some designs. You can make it bold, or if you wish, you can underline it. The title should be captivating and eye-catching. The title of the notice, it should be very attractive, or rather to say in other words, it should be captivating, and most importantly, it should be eye-catching also. Don't make hypothetical information and facts. Make use of what's given in the question. Now, don't try to write anything extra. Just follow the question. Based on the question, you frame your notice. No need to give any hypothetical information and facts. It is not required at all. Next important point that you have to remember in case of strategy while forming note or framing notice, that is, make sure you do not mention your personal information. No need to give any personal information. You have to make sure of the fact that you should not give any personal information as such. Next one, make use of all the available information in the question. Whatever information you are getting in the question, avail those information. That means my suggestion to you all, dear students, is that you have to read the question very carefully, because the informations are all available in the question. So the important thing is that you have to read the question properly and take out all the vital information out of that question, and while you write the notice you have to take those informations in mind, or rather to say, you have to keep those information in your mind. Next one, the second last one, the purpose for which it is being written should be stated clearly. What is the main purpose of notice? Why you are writing it? Now that should be mentioned very, very clearly. And the next and the most important one, focus on presentation and clarity. Your presentation should be top notch. What I'm trying to say is that you have to focus on your presentation and also on your clarity while writing a notice. So I'm just revising the points once again so that you can remember it more better. First important thing is that do not cross the 50 word limit. Your notice should be within 50 words. If you cross that 50 word limit, then obviously you have to face some penalty. Penalty in the sense that your marks will be deducted. So, dear students, strictly you have to write your notice within 50 words. Next one, I told previously also, don't repeat the same information that you have written. If you repeat the same information, then also you will lose marks. So repetition of any information on your part while you are framing a notice should be completely avoided, or rather to say, it should be totally avoided. And the third important point is that you have to enclose the notice in a box. Make sure you draw the box with a pencil. After you frame the entire notice, make sure that you draw the box. And another important thing is that my suggestion is that while you are drawing the box, try to draw it with a pencil. Don't draw it before a notice. After writing it totally, after completing it totally, then you frame a box, or then you draw the box encircling the entire notice. And it is better if you draw the box with a pencil. Next one, keep your notice short, crispy, and to the point. You have to write your notice short. It should be crispy, and it should be compact. It should be to the point. Unnecessary things, strictly speaking, dear students, unnecessary things should be avoided. Highlight the word notice and title. The word notice and title must be highlighted properly. And I told you, you can either use bold letters or else you can underline it. And the next one, the title should be captivating and eye-catching. The title of a notice, it should be very, very attractive. It should be captivating, it should be eye-catching also at the same time. The next one is also a very important strategy that you have to remember. Please don't make any hypothetical information and don't give any facts, extra facts on your own. Make sure of what's given in the question. Now they make use of what given in the question. That means whatever information is given in the question, try to use that one only. No need to make your own personal opinion, or no need to give any hypothetical information and facts. It is not at all necessary. So whatever information is given in the question, you take that information and frame the notice. Next one, dear students, make sure you do not mention your personal information. Now you have to make sure, please don't give your own personal information while composing or while writing a notice. You have to make sure of this, that you should not give any sort of personal information. Next one, make use of all the available information in the question. Whatever information you are getting in the question, make sure you use those information only. Next one, the purpose for which it is being written should be stated clearly. Now what is the purpose of the notice? Why you are writing the notice? What is the main purpose of the notice? That should be stated very clearly. And last but not the least, I told you the presentation should be very good, top-notch presentation. And you should look after the presentation, and also you should look after the clarity. And one important thing, don't make any grammatical errors. Okay, grammatical errors you should not make. If you make, then again your marks will be deducted. So you have to focus on the clarity, and you have to focus on the overall presentation of the notice. If all these things are done properly, then you can get the full marks in notice writing. So dear students, these are some of the writing tips related with notice writing. Please listen to this audio presentation. I hope the concept regarding notice writing will be clear to everyone. Thank you, students. Thank you all.